Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Evospace. This is the second episode on the 18.1 version. We just completed the upgrade last episode and we saw a number of things that we need to improve on. Now at the very end of last episode, I kind of got stuck here, right? I'm trying to produce plates, steel plates. I got a whole bunch from before when we were on the old version of the game. And I look here and we check these recipes. Everything seems like it's working. We get to the automatic hammer. I've got the ingredient. I look, I see, hey, I can turn steel ingots into steel plates. That's the recipe. We've got a copper hammer. What's the problem? We're providing enough kinetic energy. What is the issue? And what is that little 15? I still don't know what the little 15 is. There on that pop-up right there. And then it occurred to me, hey, this is red. I can kind of tell this is red. I mean, it could be brown. I'm colorblind a little bit, but I can tell it's different than these ones. So that must be telling me something. And if I just hover over it and take a second to read, it says the research is incomplete. So if I click on that, just primary click, it takes me right to the research I need to do. So with the upgrade, there's some new things that are locked behind research that weren't before. So we're going to have to do some research, I believe. And then we should be good. So this one's consuming circuits. We're okay to do circuits, right? We got a whole line of those. And I think that production line is safe. So we'll let that go. And hopefully once this finishes, we should see this guy kick into action. The other thing that I noticed just after finishing the last episode is this is our coke belt, and our coke belt is empty. I don't know how we managed to burn through it so fast because it's the belt itself has a pretty big inventory, but somehow we burned through it. So we're going to have to solve that problem pretty darn soon. Let's take a look at the research. Yeah, down here and see. We're almost done. All right, is this guy going to start doing his thing or no? He's still going to complain. Oh, I thought I saw something move. Wonder if I take this out and put it back in. Yep. All right, that's good to see. So at least we're producing steel plates. I think this production line is intact. It may not be the most efficient, right? There may be another recipe with different ore dusts and things and different combination of machines to do this more effectively. But at least we've got steel plates up and running with our existing recipe. Let's go. Let's go. There's our, oh, look at that. The thing's really lit up here. So I believe that's the input port if you want to use it as a splitter. So that is definitely new. I would have noticed that in the last version of the game if that existed. That's cool. We'll make use of it. We won't worry about the existing ones too much. Oh, here's a couple copper beams I just placed. These look pretty sweet. I got to find a way to use these in the building design, maybe as support structures or something. I think that looks pretty sweet. Anyway, that's why that's sitting there. I suppose I could take it up. Matter of fact, I think what I'm actually going to do is just the opposite. I'm going to place another one because I think I made 3 of these things. Where is it? Boom. And sure, right there is fine. Anyway, that looks pretty sweet. I really like the way that looks. Anyway, we need to, top of this episode, and maybe most of this episode, let's research how to get rid of the creosote that we've got coming out of our coke. Our coke ovens here, both producing coal. The one's producing coal and the one's producing coke. I think they both spit out creosote. I'm just coming up here. Did I hook this all up? Everything but the output, I believe, right? Are these guys producing? They are. So at some point we got to hook this up as well. While we're up here, let's take a look at this guy. Okay, output is busy. If I steal this coke or coal, then I think we'll start getting creosote coming out, right? So I can steal what's in, whoops, what's in here. Let's take this coke out and I'll slap in some coal. I believe both of these are going to start producing creosote as well. Let's see. How can I get to the, let's see. Creosote. I'm not going to spell it right. Is that it? Oh, that's a miracle. Okay, can be transported by pipes, can be injected and extracted from machines by pumps. Extracted by machines with pumps. So looks like I'm going to need pumps. And I can burn it in a steel gas dump. What does that take? That takes steel plates. We're producing them. Just 4? That's not bad. I wonder if I can craft it from here. I don't think I can, right? Do I have steel plates in inventory? They're nearby. Oh, I do. I probably got to go in here to do it. There they are. Boom. Steel gas dump. You know what? This could solve my little problem or my little dilemma of having the... No, I was going to say it could solve my dilemma of having things that exhaust being indoors versus outdoors and having it look kind of funny. Having a machine that, or this coke oven, which is exhausting smoke in a structure with a roof. That doesn't make a whole lot of logical sense. So what can I do? I gotta use pipes, right? Not heat pipes. I need regular pipes. And I need a pump. Do I have the ability to do a pump? Copper splitter. Okay, so you can actually make these now. Good. Valves. Bear with me here. Copper filtering pump. Moves liquids between devices and pipes, allowing to set white filter. Copper filtering pump. Let's make one of those, I guess. And then let's see what else we got. Pipes somewhere else. Copper pipe. I don't see any in inventory. I sure have a bunch of cable. Okay, these guys are doing their thing. We should see the creosote start stacking up if I'm assuming everything correct. Now, how do I get it out of here? Now, I'm sure I could have watched some other YouTuber, but man, YouTubers can't stand them. Let's see. Let's see. Copper filtering pump. This, I'm guessing this is the first step. Does it have to be right attached? Whoops, sorry about that. And again. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of experimenting here. A little bit of experimenting. Let's see. Ooh, that looks strange. That's my pipe. Can I get... I'm assuming that is not actually connected. Right? So, yeah, let me tell you what I'm thinking. I'm experimenting with, can I pipe out a bunch of stuff, have the pipes join up, and then have a single pump? Or are each one of these coke ovens going to need their own pump to get the material out? Just by the way this looks, I'm guessing we're going to need a pump for each one. But I don't know yet. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be. But let's pop this guy down. Boom. I doubt this is going to do anything, right? Creosote. Are you getting any? You're not getting any. Right? It's running. It's not getting any. It needs to be attached. Let's go. I thought that would be the case. Could be wrong. I could still be misunderstanding it, but I'm guessing this pump's got to be placed right next to the building. Is there a port on this thing showing where the output is? Is it? It's not up top, right? Can I put it anywhere? Maybe more than one way to find out, but let's... Ooh. I wonder about doing this. 9. What is 9? What do I have here? What is this? Whoops. What is that? Is that... That is... Why does that look so different? I have no... What is this number 9? Hey, it's not even showing up here. Let's place it and see what it is. I don't even know. What are you? You're a bug. Okay. Press shift, enable pathfinding. Whatever that is, it's something that I don't have anymore. So that's a glitch. All right, let's grab the actual pipe. I can put that down, guess, into 9. Is that what it's trying to tell me that it was doing already? Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Something. All right, I'm having issues here. All right, I think that's just some glitchiness, right? I think I'm just going to have some glitchiness from the upgrade. That's my guess. I could be doing something way wrong. All right, this guy's pumping out. So I'm guessing we're going to have to do something like that. Let's get... Ooh, we need a lot more pumps. Oh, yeah, and I probably don't even need the filtering pump, do I? What's the cost difference? It's significant. No, it's just one more machine part. Dude, why not always use the filtering ones? Is it really, literally, one more copper part is the only difference? I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, I guess they're not expensive from the start, but why would you ever use a regular pump? I'm guessing this one can be placed underwater too, but we'll find out. I'm going to use a bunch of these. Yeah, we know we need a lot. So let's make at least 15 or 16 of these guys. I can select it, I suppose. So here's my thinking. Look at that. Maybe something like this. I should be queuing up pipes, obviously, and I'm not. But I will in a second. Pipes, pipes. Steel pipes, right? Are these... Excuse me. I wonder if these are any better than the copper ones. Let's use them. I'm probably going to mix things up now. Was that what was on my toolbar, but I just didn't have? I think so. I think that's what that was all about. Okay, we got more stuff to craft. We got to wait. Sorry about that. Are pumps ready? Boom. We can pop another one of these down. Boom. And then I'm guessing these are copper. Escape. Yeah, I used copper. Let's try the steel and then we'll make a decision. Why do I not see them? Oh, they're still crafting here. Oh, the crafting menu goes away when you're not in inventory. I'd kind of like that to stick around. I wonder if there's a setting for that. Talking about this menu here in the bottom left. Not the menu, but kind of the status stuff. I'd actually like that to stay on the screen. At least the crafting part. I don't need the daytime stuff. Ooh. A is side icons. What is side icons? So that's highlighting, I guess. All right, let's go. Let's go. It's taking a while. Let me go downstairs. It's this way, right? We can place some more pumps. We know we're going to need them over here. I know I'm accessing the inventory a slow way. Go ahead. You can definitely provide tips on that. I'd appreciate it. It's going to take me a while to, like I said, get proficient again with the shortcuts because it's been a little while since I played. All right. Do we have pipes? Not yet. I made too many. They're there. Good. Let's put those in the hotbar. I gotta, okay, right click to get that out. That was another tip someone mentioned in a previous video. Right clicking to clear your inventory. I don't know. Looks fine to me. I guess we should standardize on the highest material, right? Unless it looks a whole heck of a lot better. The copper ones don't look bad. Let's take a quick look. I probably like the copper better, actually, but where did they go? You guys see them? I'm sure I do not. I thought I had a whole mess of them. Regular copper pipes. They have disappeared. I probably don't have the ability to even make them. Where'd they go? Those are heat pipes. You guys are probably seeing my mistake. I am not. All right, let's make a couple copper ones just to see what they look like. I'm going to connect them here, which in real life would be a really bad idea. Wow, they will actually won't connect up, will they? That's interesting. I kind of like it, to tell you the truth. Copper pipe. Cool. They will not join up. There may be an application of this little dynamic down the road. That's kind of cool. Just want to see how this looks on the blocks. So, yeah, it is just not naturally connecting up to that junction. Now, will a steel one, or am I missing something obvious? Apologize. I'm just doing experimenting here so I can learn. 9. Let's go place these two. Yeah, those connect up. Interesting. Cool. Learned something. Not super relevant, but that could have an application when you want to run a separate pipe network next to one, pretty right up next to one, but not have them connected. You could spit out a different version of the pipes and you'll be fine. Let's set recipes on these guys. All creosote. Creosote. Hope this is taking. I think it is. Creosote. This is all. This should be working. Now we need a way to burn it off. And we don't want to go. We don't want to go up the roof. How much creosote do we need to burn off? We're going to have to connect this stuff up. Should it just go over and up through the ceiling? You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. Let me hit the right key here. We could go up from here. Can we? Can we go up? Let's just see. And this is going to be a bit of experimenting. It doesn't look promising, right? Although I suppose I could join right into that. It's not great. It'd be nice if these were symmetrical. But we can pretend. Let's go ahead and... That's not going to connect up. Because we got copper pipes up there. All right. Again, I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to run through a pipe or if we're going to need a burner for every floor. This stuff we can take up. We're going to not use copper pipe. We're going to use the steel. Let's go ahead and run some of that. You through the middle. Boom. That should come up, connect now. And then I'm guessing we need to go... I mean, ideally, I'd like to run this up, right? Keep running it up. Floor to floor to floor to floor. We could try and have just not have a whole bunch of these little burners, creosote burners. Or I could just route them out the side every floor. and just have them flaming out the sides. What makes the most sense? I think we're gonna be overburdened. I'm just checking the recipes on these. Did I set them? No. Yeah, let's take care of that. You guys probably noticed that already, but I caught it before it was a problem. Yeah, I don't know how much we can burn. I'm just right now trying to think through how to scale this. What's the design that's going to allow it to scale where we don't need to think about it? The easy answer there, I guess, is piping it out the side of the building and then flaming it off like let's try that. Got a lot of extra building space on this side, don't I? I'm going to hop down here. I don't think we take damage. So why does it seem like there's so much more space up top? I guess everything is shifted back, probably. So that... Sorry for not finishing my sentences, but that... this may not be the end of the world to have these 2 floors, creosote emissions, for lack of a better term, combined up. Let's go ahead and, if we were to shoot this out the wall, building blocks or bricks, let's this may be temporary, but I just need a little bit of space here outside. I may end up taking this up. Okay, so pipe comes out the wall. Boom. Out the wall. And then our little burner guy, let's place him or her. Boom. Something like that. Is that going to be enough to handle eight of these guys? So that's just a filter. Can I right click on? Ooh, interesting. Is this showing me creosote? Okay. You guys, why aren't you producing? What do you need? You should have everything. What recipe is messed up? Output is busy. Are you producing? No. Ooh, maybe recipes. Output is busy. Coke. Oh, yeah, these guys aren't going anywhere. They're not really exhausting it. We're not getting rid of the, we haven't hooked up the Coke output yet. So those are all backed up. These guys are running fine. Right? Yeah, it looks like these guys are producing fine. A little concerned how slow it is. And then this is our output belt. Now, big question here is will this line catch up and supply enough? I suppose we can always join these up into one belt and then run splitters if we want to break it out. So we could run a belt straight down here from the second floor and join up the outputs, right? We need to get outputs from here. Do something with this Coke that we're producing. In fact, we may need to go up a level for this guy and run belts underneath. So we've got Coke here. We got to find a way to get it out and find a way to place it. What did we do down here again? Did we come out the sides? Yeah. Not really. We came out back here and then joined up on a splitter. So this is probably going to have to move. Go back down here and see where we could take. I guess we would be running a belt right up this way, right? Straight up from this guy. And then how would that work? Will this guy take 2 inputs? Well, I guess there's one way to find out, right? Let's see if I can get a belt here. 6. And I've actually got some of these. I don't think I can craft the steel ones anymore. Let's look at research real quick and pick a new one. In fact, let's look at our recipes first and see if they're going to let me do steel belts or not. I used to be able to. Here we are in logistics, so I don't have them. Right, here's my steel tier. I've got some steel conveyors from the last version of the game. So if I click on these guys, what do I need to make them? I need this, right? This is probably the recipe I'm using. I research this one. And maybe that will unlock the steel conveyors, which I already have. Then we can handcraft them some more. We could go take a quick look at the steel. Is this guy doing his thing? Still going? Looks like it. That smoke's a pretty positive sign that we're in the clear. How we doing? I can grab a stack. Everybody happy over here? We're just waiting on this guy probably. Boom. Yeah. Slow. Inefficient. But it's not holding us up yet, so I'm not super worried. Let's see. That platform's going to come off once I know that we've got this set up the way I want. All right. Can I handcraft steel? There I can. Yep. Let's do it. What's it take? Parts and plates. And parts are from what? Steel parts. Where are the steel parts? I thought they were here. Plates. Yeah, I got plates. Just grab some. Let's make a bunch of these. In batches of 5. And it looks good to see not creosote, but the coke doing its thing. All right, here's another tip. Was it Shift R or Control R? There's Control R. There's Shift R. There's R. This is not something to do when you're tired. How do I get this thing to go the other way? Alt R. Huh. Let me do it down here. It's a little easier to see. Okay, that's just swiveling around. That's Shift. That's Control R. There's R, so Control R is not really a thing. Alt R. Boom. That's what I'm looking for. All right. And then let's, I guess, like that makes sense, kind of. Up. Oh, man. That's not too brilliant. We don't want up. We want down. I don't think there's a way to... Ooh. Yeah, I've got the slightly upgraded multi-tool. So we want down. Let's try it again. And I apologize for the slowness here. Alt R. And then RR. RR. Shift R. Yes, that's the way I want it. I think. Is it going to feed in? Yes. Good. Multi-tool destroy. Oh, man. Too bad it doesn't remember. Boom. All right, let's go up. We're doing it. I apologize for the slowness, but we are doing it. Okay, that's where you guys need to feed in, and do I still need a splitter, or can I just do whatever I want? Like, just join them up, and then things are good. Let's see. Before I switch over, let's put one more. Not super crazy about how this is going to look, but we'll get there. RR. Will this connect up like it used to? Yeah. Yep. So that's not a splitter. It's just a kind of a joint. And it could be used as a splitter if we rotated it around. I guess it's just kind of being auto-placed. How about a steel inserter or robotic arm or whatever we want to call it? And then we're going to need to change this up. I think this has got to go higher, right? So we can run a belt out of here. So here's the idea, right? Be cool if it could go underneath, but it cannot. That makes sense. It's fine. Okay, all this has got to come up. May refine this further later down the road. So I'm going to go for 60% close to what the final design could be. We could do stuff different. I don't have the best design skills, but they may improve. What I do have could improve over time, I suppose. And again, I got to keep an eye on if one burner can burn off. How much one of these gas burner things can handle in terms of input. Can I get you over here? A little bit harder to gauge the distance here. Sorry for the mumble. Boom, boom. One more and then up, I think, is what we did before. Might have to get on something. Right. So the idea is this is gonna get closed off by a wall. Oh, that's another thing I want to try. I don't know that I have the shortcut. I'm gonna look at notes here for a second. Is there like a build to me or not? Oh, I don't see it. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about? The whole build to me where we just hold a button and click and have it just come to us. Shift. Control. I'm going to delete these. Yeah, I wish there was a way just to click and have it come all the way up to you. But it doesn't look like there is. Anyway, this is going to be wall. That's the plan. And then our little burner guy pipe is going to poke through the wall. And then we'll think about windows later. But that should do it. Boy, it looks like it's keeping up, right? Are these guys all going? They are. Now, I don't know if with the new recipes, production has been substantially nerfed, meaning we're not going to get as much coke out as we used to. It doesn't look real impressive, the output level here from... I mean, that down there, that belt down there is from 8... Well, I guess you'd say 4 coke ovens, right? There's only 4 right now that are actually producing the coke from coal. And we may, like I said, I'm not real big on focusing on perfect ratios, but this is a building we're going to scale up quite a bit. So it might be worth a little extra time thinking about where the bottleneck here could be. I might look at the output rates. This looks suspicious. What's this? Oh, I see. This is a line going to... What is that line going to? What? That's going to the power plant. We're going to need more than that, I'm sure. the power plant. So we're feeding into here, and that's not crazy. These belts are on different sides. It's not the end of the world. Everything's working, right? So the coke production is back online. It was holding up our steel. While we're over here, let's take a look over at the power generation. I think one of the next things we might do is grab water from the lake here instead of doing it any other way. It's going to be hard to tell if this is working or not, because I don't know that we're using much power. I guess once we pick a research, that would trigger some power. Let's do it. What's next? Research. Actually, I'm going to escape out and hit R. Oh, R isn't research. I guess I got to look. Let's do it now. I'm going to look at the keystroke. How do I get into research easier than doing what I'm doing? Research J, of course. All right, I'm being facetious. Let's pick something. Circuits? Oh, are we not going to be able to produce circuits? No, what is this? What? Huh? Yeah, probably, right? Probably this is one that we got to research to have it. Let's do it. It's probably one of those things that I was able to do before without too much issue, but now I've got to do something special. Now, part of the flaw in my plan here is that I don't think any of the computers are actually using this power. In fact, I don't think this power is hooked up anywhere. I think it's just underneath here. So, we can pop some lights down here. Yeah, I don't think this power... Is this power going anywhere? Dude, it's going somewhere. It's going to power the atmospheric condensers that don't need power. Oops. 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 All that is unnecessary. Pretty sure. We could take some of this up now. It's going to be the next thing we do. The output is underwhelming to the extreme. The coke production. Underwhelming to the extreme. Let's see what's going on here. We've got 20 coal output here, and then this guy is a bottleneck for that, right? So this guy could feed 2. Most likely this oven. They're both steel. But this guy could probably feed 2 more, right? Is that not obvious? Probably is. So we need a deeper footprint for this whole facility. That's not fantastic for what we're doing. That's a fair amount of rework. It's not the end of the world. Or we could go wider. Oh boy. That's not so great either. So what am I talking about? I believe just by eyeballing it, well, we can look at the thing, but let me just tell you first what my assumption is, then we'll check the computations here. I believe that this first coke oven can produce more coal than this coke oven can handle in terms of producing coke, right? I think there's a bottleneck here between these two machines because this guy's got a surplus of coal, which makes me think another coke oven could be producing coke for us. Now, I can place that second coke oven on the side here, but it gets kind of funky. Like, it's not very symmetrical, but we might be able to squeeze it in, or I can do it in series, right? And instead of having this guy dump straight into the next oven, you can dump onto a belt that runs next to these ovens, and each oven can kind of can kind of peel off of it. We can do at least a 2-to-1. Let's see what the ratio really is. Speed 1.5. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Boom. 100 seconds, you get 10. Now it changes, right? Does it change as we move up or no? What do we get for our speed bonus? I see. So that should scale equally, right? A coke oven feeding another coke oven. If we get the right ratio for copper and we upgrade them both to steel, which is actually what we have now, I'm guessing that bonus isn't going to confuse the ratio between those two machines. So we get coal, 10 coal every 100 seconds. What? This is, okay, yeah, here's the recipe we're using. What is this guy? Aluminum pyrolysis unit. It's probably more effective. Well, this is 1-to-1. You're going to get some raw oil out of this. Get some producer gas. So this may come later. It's another way to produce coke. So is this. Steam. And producer gas. I'm not sure what we'll use that for. Right now, we're down here in this area. This is every 100 seconds we get 10 coke. 10 coal. So coke production needs 10 coal every 100 seconds. And we get 10 coal every 100 seconds out of the wood. So maybe we're fine. Maybe that ratio is fine. Yeah, I might be missing something on the math here, but I think that ratio is fine. I'm kind of okay doing it with wood. I don't think wood is the backup here, is it? No, there's 35 sitting there. In fact, one of these can probably feed both lines. I actually don't mind the way it looks like this. Let's see. Anything I'm missing here? So I think a 1-to-1 ratio between a coke oven producing coke or coal and a coke oven producing coke, a 1-to-1 ratio is just fine. Right? This one is backed up just because it's had more time to accumulate. Now, if I rip out all this inventory out of both these things, I think they would be consistent. Okay, and we're seeing a backup on the coke. That is actually kind of good to see. So yeah, so all that discussion for the last 10 minutes is garbage. I don't think we need to change this footprint here or change how the ratio between coke ovens to, yeah, between coke ovens producing coal or producing coke. All right, I'm going to get rid of this if I can. Boom, and throw it off even more. Coke. Can I throw this in? It'd be nice if I could just bump it, throw this in here. I guess I can. All right. That is that. Let's come out our door. We should now be fine over here, right? Yeah, we saw this. Everybody's doing their thing. We're in good shape here. Let's see. I think this might be a good stopping point. Next episode. Before I talk about next episode, we still need to go fix the other coke plant. Maybe that's next episode, the first thing we do. Or we forget. It's going to be an easy thing to forget. We've got the coke plant over by our copper production. That one needs to be upgraded so that we're getting rid of the creosote. Maybe before I go there, I'll grab some more steel plates so we can craft some stuff. But yeah, next episode, let's do that. We can fix this one too. It's not hard to do. So yeah, next episode, we'll fix the 2 or 3 remaining places that we have producing coke. And then after that, we'll move to start using water out of this lake to feed our power plant. Cool. And then maybe We'll clean up some of the infrastructure in our coke plant around the unnecessary motors and atmospheric condensers. Yeah, we'll definitely do that because we're going to use water instead. So we'll rip this out. We'll probably leave the power lines underneath the cable somehow. Maybe I'll dig some of this out at some point. I'm not crazy about doing this on camera, but do a little bit of this next episode. And between episodes, as I get to it, I can make this look pretty down here. And we'll put like the service level floor. Although there's not going to be too much to get to under here, right? There's not that much. But we got this little belt of coal coming down, or coke. Anyway, that is the plan for next episode. For now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. If you can click that like button, that really helps. These videos get seen by more people, so I'd appreciate it if you did like the video. If you don't like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. And then if you do give it a thumbs down, give me a comment if you can. I'll take any kind of constructive feedback that you've got. And I'm usually quite frank about whether I can take that feedback or not. Again, I think I mentioned last episode, all the tips and suggestions, awesome. But yeah, just realize that I can't design my factory the way each viewer wants me to, because it'd be a lot of cooks in the kitchen. And I understand I do things quite a bit different than most factory gamers, but this is just kind of the way I enjoy playing. So hopefully it's not too painful to watch. I know you do it, most likely do most of your factory designs different than I do. But yeah, again, this is just how I extract the most fun from the game. Anyway, with all that blathering behind us, I will see you in the next episode.